Hello everyone, how are you all doing? Welcome to the stream. Hello everyone, how are you all doing? Yeah, yeah, what a week. So, as some of you may not know, earlier on this week I lost my mum. She's in a better place and she's at peace. And yeah, if I get a bit of emotional, I'm not going to apologise. So, yeah, I needed to do a stream. I wanted to do one, and I want to dedicate this one to her. So, we're going to be doing. Hold on, someone's messaging me. Yeah. So if there's a slight pause, it's because I'm reading stuff that's coming through on my messages on Messenger because everything's happening at the moment. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff coming through. So I'm going to just run through and just say hello to. We got Bradley, good evening. The Southern Rex, good evening. Thank you very much. We got Carl, good evening. We got William, thank you very much. Hello. We got Pep. Hiya, Stefan. Hiya. Your grandma isn't feeling well today. We got her to the hospital and now has home, but he can't stand on his feet. Bless. Bradley, good evening. Pep. Yeah. Mark, hi. Yeah, Repton, thank you. Yeah, so we're going to be running a few routes tonight. I'm only going to be on for about a couple of hours till probably about 10 o'clock. So, yeah. So, right. The first route we're going to do is, I mean, these are going to be my favourite routes, what I want to play. The first route will be Great Western Express. Yeah, so we'll see how we get on. They will talk about obviously the last couple of routes as well that's been coming out. Or no, not the couple of routes, the TSW4. So we're just going to do services, and I'm going to do a HST service. What's that? Total distance covered 1,434. Bloody hell. I'm going to mention it, and it's entirely up to you. If anyone wants to donate anything, and I'll tell you why in a bit. My PayPal link is at the top, paypal.me/Hentis D6569, and I don't really advertise much of the donations. There's also like down a $sign underneath the thing saying "Show your support for Hentis Rail." Click on that and it will guide you for everything. So it's entirely up to you, but I don't really advertise my donation bins. It's entirely up to anyone that if they want to do it, but could really do with it at the moment. So yeah, let's get on. I'm going to do a HST run. They're quick. I think we'll just do a normal. I don't know. Cross country or I think we'll do the executive one. See, what I have been doing, I have been gradually working through all the HSTs, all the services. So the next one I'll do is 1 CO2, which would have been 5 CO2 off of Oldenburg Common. Pep, Bradley, so Antelope Valley, what do people think? I'll say about that in a bit. Pep, most must have had a lot going on as well. A few local peps have left the network and 2 are due tomorrow. 508, the Beatles stories, 1 are leaving. Oh, well, I wouldn't say cool, but yeah. Antelope Valley. I'm gonna do one later on in the day. I mean, this is just my view. When I looked at the stream, I'm gonna do one Alpha 04. Oh, okay. I was watching the stream, and I don't know if it's just basically because because of everything that's been going on and everything, but I just found it, and this is my personal opinion. I just found that the whole length of it and the thingy of it a little bit boring. I'm not a big fan of it. I don't think. But, and I will say, but it's a really big butt. She shakes her really big butt. Oh, this could be something I've forgotten. I'm going to turn it down in my ears because it's quite loud. I don't know if it's loud enough on the thingy. I think we've got everything there. Oh, AWS. It does look really nice, and I quite like the sounds and everything. Yeah, it does look like it's going to be another pen corridor, a passenger route. Yeah, it's just 75. I mean, they've been crying out for a long passenger route, and I think it's going to be another pen corridor. But it looks really, really nice, and that's the thing that I like. It does look very nice, but I'm just not sure on it at the moment. The sound, they've been out and they've gone out and they've done a lot of how do you PayPal? Just basically, I think if you've got PayPal yourself, and you want to send some money, it will ask you who you send the money to. So you just type in the address paypal.me/Hentis D6569. Yeah, I think that as well, Bradley. You need to play it. Hold on a minute. I'm just going to try and find something out, Mark. Hold on. Right, I'm just bringing up a page. Where is it? Have a look at that. That might help you. Thank you. Yeah, it was pretty long. I mean, I'd love the look of the route. I didn't even know what one we got. Yeah, the block. I've seen the blockbuster scenario before. I had a go on it when I was at the Dovetail ambassador gig, and it was really, really good. But I just drove. I can't remember what it was I drove. I didn't drive the blockbuster one. I just picked the scenario, a service. Yeah, I mean, it's one of the. I think it's going to be one of these ones where you're only going to do one every now and then because the route is so long. And yeah, I think that what will happen. It will just because the route is so long. There's only going to be a few people watching it. I'm looking forward to giving it a go, having a look. But hi, Laserjet, how are you? Welcome. But as anything, obviously some of you know and some of you don't. at the moment. Everything that's going on, I am not sure when I can when I can when I you know when I get it, you know, I've got a funeral which we're organising. I've got all my mum's affairs that I have to deal with, and I also have to move out of the house that I'm in. So that means I've got to try and find a new house. So currently at the moment I'm going to be homeless. So yeah. That's the added shitter on top. So I've got a lot on my mind at the moment, and I'm not sleeping properly either. So, and of course I don't have a job. I got made. I don't know. I don't know to say I got made redundant last Tuesday morning, or I just lost my job last Tuesday morning, to be honest. So yeah, and with that, they take away certain benefits and everything. Your nan's cat is back after 2 years. Bloody yeah, what do you do? Lose its keys? Yeah, so there's a lot I have to do to take. There's a lot I'm taking in. Yeah, my brothers and sisters have been round. It's a bit hard because basically, my sister was on holiday when all this happened. Obviously, we didn't know it was going to happen. My youngest sister went on the morning of when my mum died. And she was wondering whether she wanted to go, and I said no. I said Mum would have wanted you to go on holiday. I said, so go on holiday, and you know, you pay for it, you pay for the everything. So yeah, just get on and try and enjoy yourself as much as you can. Actually, I need to message her actually later. So yeah. So yeah, and we've been round. My brother and sister and that have been round, and we've gone through a few things, sorted stuff out. We were looking at through photos, sorting them out for bits and bobs today as well. And yeah, it's just a lot to deal with and a lot to take in. Hi Sam. I wouldn't say I'm okay. I think it's best to describe me at the moment as right in front of me is a big dark void, and I don't know if to go straight ahead, go up, go left, go down, go right. I can't go back, and I'm really unsure what I got to do, or what I can do, or what I'm going to do, because I'm waiting on a couple of phone calls, and I've got a lot of other stuff that I have to do as well, and I've got 4 weeks to clear out. So yeah. So there's a few things that obviously aren't going to happen now. Burton Road is on hold. You know, how am I? Hi Richard. Yeah, she lives a good life, and she's at peace, and she's not in pain, but I'm going to miss her so much, because it was a council house, William, and I was classed as a non-dependent. Hi Johan, how you doing? Cheers, thank you. Welcome to the stream, guys. Because I'm classed as a non-dependent, although I've lived here most of my I've lived here since we moved down here. yeah, it's a house that has 3 bedrooms, and it's more suitable for a person with a family. Yeah, it's just really raw, really hard at the moment. But she's better off for it. And it's, I know it sounds so horrible and so wrong. I'm kind of glad it's over, in a way. I knew this day would come at some point. I was kind of hoping that I'd get an extra couple of years or an extra year, but it was always going to be the same. It was going to be the same outcome no matter what. Yeah, so yeah, that's the worst thing. It was, to be honest, I wasn't expecting it, but kind of. But when I saw her later on, I had a feeling it might. But I'm kind of glad it's done, sort of thing. Now the next stage is I have to deal with all this. I have to deal with the funeral and everything. So and obviously eventually I've got to try and find somewhere new to live and get a job as well. It was basically her COPD. That's the cause of it. It's all down to it is always going to be the COPD that would have killed her, which is chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, which is basically a mix of emphysema, asthma, and other airway related diseases. I mean, she could have picked up anything. I mean, the really good thing to come out of this, at least COVID didn't get her. So yeah. So she's happy. Well, I wouldn't say she's happy, but I think it's over for her. She hasn't, well, you know, she's out of pain and all that now. So yeah. I'm just checking certain bits. Sorry. But as to when I stream again, I don't know. This could be my last stream for a while. It might be a couple more streams. I really don't know. Hi Nathan, welcome to the stream. Hope you're okay. Hi Tassos, yeah, she did. Unfortunately, she died. Yeah, this is one of I can't remember whose livery it is. Honestly, Mark, I have no idea, mate. I really don't know. I'm waiting on a phone call. And yeah, Was it by Adam? Oh, okay. I don't know. I can't remember. Hi Sam, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're okay. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff I'm waiting on to hear from, and I have to organise. I'm only doing like a 2-hour stream. Ooh, hello. Because there's a lot of stuff I want to do before I go to bed, and yeah. I've been caring for her for 8 years about. I wouldn't say I'm okay. I'm all right, but yeah, it's just hard. Yeah, it is. It is. Hi, EE, how are you? I'm alright, but I'm not okay. I'm just functioning. I'm on autopilot at the moment. So there's a lot of stuff that literally gets me really emotional, and yeah. So, but I've been bored over the last few nights. I just sat there watching video DVDs and just like not doing nothing, and we've done a fair bit of stuff last night, and I was quite tired, so I didn't do much. And I was going to stream, but because there's a lot of stuff we looked at and everything, it just brought back a lot of memories. I just like said no to the stream. You've been DSD'd. How the hell have you been DSD'd? I didn't have mine on actually, so that's probably why. But yeah, it's I just thought I'd want to do a stream tonight. It's only going to be a short one. I've got a lot of stuff to do now. If I wasn't going to lose the house, then I would be doing a little bit more streaming, but I've got to clear out, and I'm losing the house, so and look for another job. So look for another house, look for a job as well. But I'm okay for that without a job for 6 months, because they won't push me to find one, because obviously for grieving and everything. So yeah, I'm going to be homeless. Thank you. Hello, Mr. Quicko as well. How are you? But I've got to speak to the council and see what I can do. Hi Evan, how you doing, mate? Yeah, it's not good. You know, there's not much really you can do. It is. It's like I put down in a post on Facebook. It's bad enough losing your mum, but when you get told you got to move out of the house that you've lived in for 40 odd years in the same week, it's kind of a kick in the nuts, really. Yeah, that's all I can do. That is all I can do. I have to get an appointment. I have to arrange an appointment with the council. That's what I'm trying to do, and I've also been talking to Citizens Advice as well. It's a council house, so the local housing association is it's because if it was just my mum's my mum's name on the tenancy when my dad died, then I would have probably been able to be allowed to stay in there, because it would have been passed down to me, kind of. But because it was my mum and dad's joint tenancy, and then when my dad died, the tenancy went over to my mum. It's already had a succession. So yeah, I knew I would lose the house when my mum went. So it's just now that I've got to figure out plan B, which I don't know at the moment. Like I said, I've got a black dark void in front of me, and I don't know whether to go forward, up, down, left or right. I can't go back. Because it's a 3-bedroom house, and there's one person living in a 3-bedroom house, where the shortage for social housing is really, really... The need for social housing is big. But you know, unfortunately, that's just how it is. It's life, Sam. To be honest, it is life, and you know. Oh, hello. Let's start slowing down. Well, yeah, I just have to wait and see. I've got to phone this person, or I'm waiting on a phone call from someone so I can arrange an appointment to speak to them. This is the thing. I can't do anything unless I know what the next move is. I've also got to register my mum's death tomorrow and other things as well. And it's just a lot of stuff I have to do. And when you get stuff like this, it's your biggest worry, because I've now got an A4 pad thanks to Wilkinson's. Really sorry about all the staff you're losing. I managed to pick it up at a good bonus price, but at the moment I've got a full couple of pages of stuff that I need to do, and then more stuff that I need to do when I'm moving out, and I've got to go through all this, and I've got a lot of stuff that I need to do and sort out and take with me tomorrow. So yeah, so you're still going to have all your computers and gaming and all that. I really don't know. I just don't know what's going to go on. What's in thingy? Oh, a couple of VWS sheds. Mark, Hentis, you have not a good case. You have got a good... No, I don't. Well, I'm given 4 weeks, but so yeah, I just got EWS is booked. I'm just like really don't know at the moment. That's the thing. This, like I said, the next move is to speak to to get a phone call from someone who you're supposed to be phoning. Yeah, again, I've got to wait until I get this phone call. I can't do anything else until I get this phone call. So yeah. So yeah, I have to wait, to be honest. I've got to get this phone call, try to make an appointment to talk to them. There's a lot of other things at play as well. Yeah, cheers, appreciate it. Mr. Quicko, we're really sorry. If you could I'll give you some money, but I've recently been scammed for a few £100. Bloody hell, got to be careful. Ooh, better slow down. It's going to be a bit of a red. Well, yeah, like I said, it's a big dark void at the moment, and I don't know what's in front of me. I don't know whether to go forward, left, right, up and down. I can't go back. I'd love to go back, trust me. Absolutely love to go back. Oh, it's raining. Better use those wipers. My wipers ain't. My wipers are hunky-dory, look. Although they're not clear in the rain. Yeah, I hope. Oh, that's the bug. Oh, okay. Looks like a free. It does. It does look like a 332. Really, it's a bit of a shame, really. They got rid of them. There you go. Windscreen's clean. Yeah, well, I've got a 6-month thingy on that. The only thing I want to concentrate on first is get a place. That's the main priority, is to go, say goodbye to my mum and get a place, and yeah. Yeah, it's 27 in here. So Brighton Mainline is next. Bloody hell. I know they've been having really bad storms up country. It's supposed to be unsettled anyway. Warm but unsettled. What the fuck? Yeah, I'll be happy about that. So just saying that if the PlayStation crashes, I won't be restarting. Okay. Again, Sam, I don't know. I really don't. I can't say because I don't know. Let's turn the wipers off. Oh, this is the cross country version, I think it is. What, paypal.me/Hentis D6569? It doesn't recognise that at all. Here's Johnny. Let's wave and say hello to Johnny. Thank you for joining the server. Appreciate it. Oh, DRA lights. Where's the DRA button? Yeah, EWS on a BCP rail. Lights. Hate it when it does that. There we go, tap loads. Turdo. Hi, Y156 Andrew, how you doing? Lock the doors. Sorry, I only just seen that you were there. Level 413 now, by any chance, or just 412? Just 412 still. 5,171. Nice. I'm all right. Very stressed. But yeah, just coping. Coping, not good, but not the best, as they say. I'd love it to be a lot better, and I love just to go to sleep for 6 months and then everything's all sorted when I wake up. But yeah. Brighton Mainline is next, isn't it? What are we going to do on Brighton Mainline? London commuter. Yeah, I know. It's as my mum used to say, it'll all come out in the wash. Yeah. No, that's the case, Andrew. Not a lot of people know, but I mean, I did put it on YouTube and everything. This is my first stream since August the 31st. You go to London Victoria to Gatwick Airport. 1 Delta 32. I'm looking forward to it. Don't get me wrong. But it's going to be one of these runs. I mean, it was 2 hours, and it just. I don't know if it's because everything that's gone on. I was just like going through the stream, and I was just like, I'm going to keep watching it, but I was just like, yeah. I mean, guys, if you have got a debit card and if you have got a problem, you can't do PayPal, just click the $sign below, and it should take you through to, you can put your details in or whatever, and then just chuck it through there. YouTube take their cut, but it's what it's they're providing a service, so they need paying for it. If you know what I mean. Computers. Oh my god, computers for PlayStation's frozen. Let me just do that. Is it bad you fell asleep during it? Asking for a friend. Well, you know, you could have had a hard couple of days. You never know. Right, I'm going to put the thing on. 27, 28, Christ, 28 frames a second. As to when I'm streaming again, honestly, I really don't know. I think it just depends how I feel, sort of thing. Wait until 9 p.m., 9 a.m. We got a green anyway, so. Gatwick Airport. No, he died in 2002. My mum outlived him by 22 years, 21 years, 22 years, 21 years. Mark, thank you very much for the 10. It's really, really appreciated. Thank you. Hi, Mickey Mick. How are you? Hi, Joe. How are you? Welcome. That's really, really appreciated. Oh, lock the doors. So we should see Joe round here somewhere because he'll be standing on the platform with his little platform dispatch baton. Right, let's go. Oh. How you doing, Joe? I hope you're okay. A little further south. Okay. Oh, hello. Now we're only going as far as Gatwick today. Cool. Excellent. That's fine. No worries. Yeah. There'll be updates on the probably YouTube and thingy. Vicky is your normal late night spot. Interesting.
Mind the gap.
Used to be Sim Pancakes is your normal late night spot. You're not driving for Southern any chance, are you? Do we get to see any freight running? No. You sure? Hi Liam, how are you, mate? Welcome to the stream. Thank you very much. Yep. EWS. I know, because basically on here it does do different ones. Window. What's the window? Where are we stopping next? Gatwick. Or as Jack says, Shatwick. Ooh. We're struggling about, what, 40 odd frames a second. Usually seeing things in London. Well, that's what they call them now these days. Yeah, understandable. I know, I understand, but it's just, you know, I've got to concentrate on now moving stuff out the house and clearing stuff out. So, yeah. And of course, because a lot of it is all my mum's things, it's just like, it's all just emotional sort of thing. It's just, yeah, I hate it. That's why I said I just want to forward the next 6 months, go to sleep, not wake up for 6 months. And it's all sorted, but yeah, it ain't gonna happen. One thing, I mean, I know it sounds silly, but there's kind of a bonus with this now, is that I can probably end up getting away with doing some late nights at places and that, and then booking a hotel or booking a hostel sort of thing, and then come back the next day, if you know what I mean. One thing that I want to do is I want to go up to Glasgow on the Caledonian Express. EWS's booklet is coming through now. So yeah, that's one thing that I want to do, and I'll take a picture of Mum with me. So yeah, I know it sounds really stupid, but you do these things, and yeah, I think some of them, I think, you know, you don't realise what you have until it's gone. And it's not saying that I would take advantage of Mum by, you know, saying I've got her and anything, but it's, you know what I mean, it's like, I think I've got it down in the description down here, and it's something that I've always remembered someone said, of if only all mothers would last forever. And it's always stuck with me, and now I know why. There's so many things that you'd want to ask your mums, your mothers and everything, and you just, yeah, you know. So yeah, you know, I'm sorry if it's boring and everything, but it's quite hurting at the moment, and yeah. Who left the wiper on, did I? Oh, you did. I think I did that. I was doing something with Cathcart. I did a few. Well, it would have been about a week ago now. I don't think it was on stream. I did an ECS run from the depot down to from the, I can't remember, Shield Road depot, down to Glasgow, and I left the wiper on the rear cab. Yeah. So the other thing is, well, I'm really quite tired. Obviously, I think Shield Depot. No, Shields Road Depot. Shield Depot? No, Glasgow Shields, isn't it? Glasgow Shields Road. Yeah. So Dovetail are being pretty supportive at the moment, which is pretty cool. I did put a notice out on, I think, the server and anything. I think it was on Tuesday, and I said that unfortunately my mum had died. And JD wrote back and said, you know, really sorry to hear this. There's anything we can do, you know, don't hesitate to ask. And I said, well, I'll probably be made homeless. I said I probably need a job as well. I put underneath it, I put, don't worry. I said that's my dark humour on how I handle stuff. You know, if there's anything really bad sort of thing happening, and I always try to make, not a joke, make light of it, sort of thing. Yeah, I understand. No, it's fair. It's fine. But unfortunately, you know, being a carer for 8 years, there's stuff that you see, and I mean, you know, she was lucky to survive. She had to have a life-saving op in 2018, so she was lucky to survive that. And after that, I take every day with her as I can. We didn't see eye to eye on a lot of stuff, and we argued a lot because of how her care would go. I mean, is 2 years old, yes, and even to the point with the first couple of days that I insisted that she, when she comes out, I was going to say gets released, when she comes home, we're going to have care. She's going to have carers. You know, I said only once a day, but they said 3 times a day, and that was a bit worrying. But Mum said, she goes, you know, they'll take your money from you. You know, and that's all she cared about, was they'll take your money away from you. And yeah, that's just how it is, unfortunately. She always worried about money. That was the problem. And it was, you know, she went in on the bank holiday Monday, and she's... oh, excuse me. No, it's fine. It's fine. But the infections were getting better. They were going, everything, the markers for the infections were all going in the right direction. But it's just the fact that she got into, because of the lack of oxygen, she got into a confused state. Hi Pete, how are you? Welcome. And because she got into a confused state, and the thing is, they because of the lack of oxygen, they put an oxygen mask on her. She had oxygen nasal cannulas, and that's what she wore at home, because she's on oxygen 24/7 at home. But because she wasn't getting enough oxygen in her body, then they had to put an oxygen mask on her face, and they were kind of hoping that that would get her oxygen levels up. And unfortunately, because her lack of oxygen, and she hated having stuff like, Mum really never liked anything on her face. She hated it, and that unfortunately was her downfall. So because what she happened, and I think unfortunately it's a downward spiral, even though, wow, down to what, 15 frames a second, even though her markers for the infection that she had was better. Thank you, Lewis. But because she wouldn't keep the oxygen mask on, then basically she wasn't getting enough oxygen in her body. And unfortunately, she died through it. There was a nurse there, and she was holding her hand as she went. But yeah, it's pretty raw. Lewis, you lost your mother last year in May 2022. It honestly hits. Yeah, so that's the person who brought you. Yes, yeah. It's coming up to 2 years since you lost your great grandmother. Even though it's been 2 years, it's still hitting you hard to this day. Yeah. So yeah. I mean, with my dad, it was as well. It hurt because it's really the first kind of death experience, you know, in the family, in the close family sort of thing. But yeah, it is always going to hurt. Hi, Blue. So, and this is why I wanted to do a stream, because if I left the stream any longer, it's, you know what I mean, if I'd left it any longer, it would have been harder to do a stream. Not so much in the way that, obviously, because I'm losing the house, but what the fuck? They just rammed that poor guy down on the platform. That's not good. Hi, Man City fan, how you doing? So yeah, this is why I wanted to do a stream. So yeah. Oh dear. So yeah, and I think the other thing is as well, we've got to wait for the funeral as well. It's about another 2 weeks, I think it is. It's on the same week as the release of Train Sim World 4, so yeah. High five. Yeah, it is. I mean, generally, because I'm doing so much, I get really, really tired. And I just, I mean, I think it was Thursday last week. It's quite close. It's pretty raw. Yeah. It's still pretty raw, but I was so tired. And I think it was Thursday night. I was watching the DVD, and all I can remember was waking up at about 2 o'clock when it was doing its second round, and I had to go and switch it off. But yeah. But because obviously stressing out about everything, and I'm just so tired. But it's been kind of good as well, because my younger brother, he was told to go home, and he's been off work since Wednesday, so we've been out downtown a couple of times, had a pub lunch or two, and chatting with my older sister as well, and my older brother. So yeah, they're all helping out. But yeah, but the other thing is, the only thing I found, I went down to the pub on Friday night. And when I got home, it was a bit of a shocker, because I opened the door and it was all dark in the house. And I was just, oh, and it just kind of hits you. And it's like the same with my two brothers and my sister. When they came round to see me in a week, they came into the room and Mum wasn't sat in her chair, and that hit them pretty hard. Yeah, it's all right for me because I've been there a week because she was in hospital. So yeah, she is sat next to me. She's just sat saying probably, fuck off. That's my mum. That'll be her. That'll be her. And she'll be there going on about, oh, bloody trains, all that sort of thing, knowing her. So yeah. Folk, Daniel, you feel sorry, it's so bad for you, and it would donate money, but you have stuff that takes priority. Yep, that's it. I mean, now that even, obviously, I was paying all my mum's bills and everything, but I was doing the finances. Even on the electricity, I'm just making sure everything, if I don't need to be in the room or don't need to be using it, it's switched off. Hi, Bills. I am 53. Yeah, I know I'm old. Life can be horrible, yes. This is CEO of the Class 700. How you doing, mate? Life is rubbish. Life is not meant to be fair. Life is an experience. It's good to talk, never bottle things up. No, I mean, I think it's kind of easier at the moment, but it's when I see photos of mum, because we've been going through like pictures of what to like have at a funeral and that, and there's one that I think I put it in my Facebook post separately to all the others, and it's of her. There's a story behind this one as well. Oh, she'd be telling me to stop you all swearing, but she'd be the worst one, trust me. It's a picture of my mum in a coat, and she was walking down in front of me towards the bus stop with her little shopping trolley, and I've got on the front of it, or I got underneath it saying "Bye, Mum." It's like her walking away. And that, it's all my photos that I took, and that's really, really, what you call it, that's really hard to look at and not get emotional over. I won't say cry. I just get really emotional. I've not cried. That's the worst thing. I've not cried. That is the worst thing, and I know when I will. But when my dad died, it was the second day when I brought all the belongings back from the hospital, and I just plonked them down in front of my mum, and then I went upstairs, and that was it. Blech. Hi guys, hi, come on. West Coast Mainline 7:30. How you doing, guys? It's not easy. That's the thing. It's really hard. Yeah, just at the moment I don't really feel like doing stuff, and obviously I've got to concentrate on getting all stuff, because obviously I'm losing the house as well. I've got to put a lot of concentration into that now as well. So yeah. It's not much really we can do about it, unfortunately. It's just like there's a lot of stuff, and you know, the worst thing is I knew it would happen. That is the thing. I knew it would happen one day. It would happen. It doesn't ever prepare you for it, even though you think you know it's going to happen. I will be getting Train Sim World 4, yes. Oh shit, I'm going a bit too fast. No, not emergency, a donut. Really? Got all the reds, look. Someone hit the chicken switch. No, I know. No, Sam. He just, you know, I'm not saying he's being insensitive, but he was like trying to change the subject a bit. So that's fair enough. That's fine. That's fair enough. Yeah, bloody emergency brake. The thing is, though, it's quite raw. It happened less than a week ago, so you know it's still raw, and you know you're never gonna, you don't learn, you don't ever get over it. You learn to cope with it. You never ever get over it. You learn to cope with it. So yeah, it's still pretty raw at the moment. Yeah, I've got a few other phone organisations that I can speak to and everything. So yeah. William, you're on Southeastern Highspeed doing 1 Echo 93, the 917 Southeastern service from London Bridge to Ramsgate. Just arrived at Rochester. Oh yeah, definitely. Definitely. I've already said to myself that if I do manage to get a place, get myself sorted, get myself a job and everything, I'm going to get a cat. So, yeah. Good drivers follow orders. Nice one, Bradley. Who he's just completed all the Class 60 services. Do you want your cat? No, you keep... No, I think you're getting attached to that cat, Bradley. Oh, yeah, definitely. I've got... Actually, the weird thing is... Last night, because I did all this stuff, clearing Mum's stuff about and moving stuff about, I was absolutely knackered. JD. Now be leaking all over the place. Last night I eventually went to bed about 1 o'clock. No. I went to bed at 11 o'clock. Literally, what did I watch something? I think, did I watch something or did I just go to bed? I think I might have put a DVD on. I'm not sure. Can't remember. But I eventually fell asleep. So I switched everything off, switched all my network off, everything. Got back into bed. And then I woke up and I needed the old, you know, the you need to really have a wee sort of wee. And did that. Got back into bed. Could I get back to sleep? It's a Maine Coon. Oh. I know you can't write that. That's ridiculous. And yeah, I couldn't get back to sleep. 3 hours later, I fell asleep. Roughly about, 6:30. But yeah, it was only because I took... strangely, it's a tablet that I use for my my Meniere's disease. And it's called Colchicine. I only took one of them, and it says this tablet can make you drowsy. Do not drive or do not operate machinery. Yeah. When I woke up at 9 o'clock this morning. Oh man, I was well and truly shagged. I felt absolutely awful. I think it did the tablet didn't wear off until I think it must have been about 1 o'clock this afternoon. It was literally, I took it about 20 past 4 this morning. You don't think anyone can't have trouble sleeping after being... Yeah. Right, I'm just going to go for a P&B. I'm on level 413. Main menu. Well, I mean, the thing is, though, you know, it's like there's a lot of stress going on because basically I'm losing the house as well, and I have to move out, and so there's all that stress going on, and there's the funeral. So that's all to get that over and done with. It might be a little bit easier after that. So there's a lot, you know. Right, I'll be back in a second. Oh crap. Right, so we're going to do a full run. Are we going to do a full run from... Oh no, not on that one, we're not. Sorry, it's going to load in. Yeah. What's a P&B? P and breakfast. Right, hold on, this isn't the one. Why do I have to move out? Because the council house tenancy was in my mum's name. And because I'm over 18, I'm classed as a non-dependent, which means I get charged to pay. I pay rent to the housing association, and because it's a 3-bedroomed house, my mum's died basically. Then the housing association want that house back. Yeah. Right. Oh, I'm so tired. Yeah. Right. What's going on? A second. So yeah, this right, 395. I'm just going to leave it as it is, and we are going to do whatever's next one comes up. We're going to do St. Pancras 1153, St. Pancras International to Faversham, which is. Have you ever played any of the Crash Bandicoot routes? Crash Bandicoot routes? Games? Yes. TSW4 is on your potato as well. Oh, that's cool. 1 Foxtrot 28, St. Pancras to Faversham. Oh God, there's the racing one. Was it Crash Team Racing? And I think the first, possibly second, Crash Bandicoot. Yeah, again, Mark, I really am not sure. I have to, like I said, I can't do anything. The hell is that? I can't do anything. That looks like something yellow in the left-hand side of the photo where the thingy HST is. There's something. What the hell's that? Oh, okay, it's just the scenery. I thought it looked like something yellow. Okay, forget that one then. I have to. I'm waiting on a phone call basically, and I've got to arrange an appointment to speak to them and explain the situation because there's a lot at play. There's a lot of other stuff to deal with as well, which, well, they should be aware of it, but yeah, we'll have to wait and see. And yeah, but I just don't know at the moment, and yeah. Do the doors. Oh, key in first. Have a look to see if the open the doors. Have a look to see if the pans are up. Those ones ain't. That one is. By the looks of it. Also, don't forget that you should probably start seeing MPV trains. MPV? Railhead treatment trains, sorry. Yeah, at some point. What are we? 013. Yeah, you know, we will all do that at some point. She was the youngest out of 8 children. So yeah. Railway treatments. Yeah, but they start in Trains in World. It starts at oh, hold on, guys. I'm just gonna pour my drink. In Trains in World, railhead treatments start in September through to November, because in theory it's October to December, but I don't know why they've done that. Sometimes it's through to, well, it's usually through to December, and then November, December, January, February, and sometimes into March. It's the snow ice treatment train that runs. Not last year, but the year before, we had a lot of snow ice treatment trains running. And yeah, I probably won't drink all that actually. I think my hands are all wet now. Yeah, so is anyone excited? Peterborough, Doncaster in TSW4. Yep, looking forward to that. You've only have a BF and things between us are great, and we work together as well, so we can see each other all the time. That's pretty cool, William. That's really good. Ooh. She's just coming in. Why am I going 37 miles an hour? No, I'm not. Got doors. Should be a HSC coming or going. You're huddlers. I can't remember offhand. Okay, I can't really see anything there. Right, let's get going. So at the moment, I don't know when the Xbox streams will start, the Monday streams. Not sure about anything else. The longest UK route will be the East Coast Mainline. Because this is a total, including the Southeastern Highspeed and the Dartford thingy extension, that is about 90 something miles. It's not the longest route. So East Coast Mainline is the longest route. Because the total track length of this with the high-speed HS1 and the Dartford extension and that, yeah, that's it, because it's end-to-end. This is just 90 miles total track. Look, 700 unit coming in. You won't see that, it's over there. Oh, haven't done my lights. There we go. I don't think so, no. Because that's only come out recently, hasn't it? Did almost have to stop at Rhein, and then the signal changed to a single yellow, so I was able to continue driving without having to stop. Chasing yellows. That is awesome. "90 miles of awesome." Yeah. Yeah, but I don't think I played it. I just put a Diet Coke in my drink. Yeah, not overly impressed with them. You're going to get that from CX. Awesome. You're going to be pre-ordering TSW4 on Friday. Excellent. Hopefully we can couple 395 and 801 soon. No chance. You can probably try it in training centre. Friday's payday. Nice. I've got so much stuff happening at the moment, I've just got to make notes of it. And I've just got my calendars just all taken up with everything that I've got to remember. Have I bought Starfield? I have got it for the Xbox and Game Pass, but I'm possibly going to... Why is it doing that? Oh, Stratford. I'm possibly going to be doing away with Game Pass. I've got other priorities. TSW4 money's in the bank. 395 is Britain's fastest domestic train at 140 miles, 225 kilometres an hour, while the 81 can reach 125. Bradley just spad. Manchester City, how fast is the train from Peterborough to Doncaster? It's 801, so it'll be 125 miles an hour. Hi Tom, how are you? Welcome to the stream. Thank you, it's really appreciated. I'm alright, wouldn't say I'm okay. Yeah, it's just really, really tough. Really tough at the moment, hurting like hell. But yeah, I think this is one reason why I wanted to stream tonight, because because if I'd left it, I probably wouldn't have streamed. Oh, Bradley spadded. Uh-oh. But yeah, like I said, I kind of hoped that I'd get at least probably another year, but yeah, unfortunately she was getting too frail and that, so yep. You can, it's in, you can donate in what you want. It's anything is appreciated, and it's yeah, it's really thoughtful, so yeah. Trade guy 4, he makes hate. Oh, I don't care about him. He's not important. He's clickbait. He did the same to Train Sim World 3 last year, yet ended up buying it for review purposes. He's there just making clickbait videos. Hi Dave, how are you? Thank you. Oh crap. Stopped a bit short. Oh well. There goes my rep. Yeah, he's a complete anchor. You'll find apart from Steam misbehaving, not downloading updates, claiming it there's no internet despite Discord and clone. Oh, is this through the beta test, isn't it? And yeah. No, that's really appreciated, Dave. Thank you. Yeah, I've done a couple bits with testing on the PC version, and it's only since I've just got it on Steam and I've had to work out how it all works. Yeah, he's getting a lot of hate from people. I mean, he's putting reviews down on routes that he's only seen the previews of or pictures, and it's all stuff that's all said it's work in progress, you know. And to be honest, I mean, the only route I didn't play when we had to play test stuff at Dovetail, I did not play the German Vorarlberg, the German-Austrian route, because I didn't get there till late, and I had a presentation from Matt basically of what TSW4 was, what was in it, and all this sort of stuff. While they were all playing on the routes, literally I was playing catch up with everything. So I had to go on the Flying Scotsman, the 800, the 801, sorry, the 66 on East Coast Mainline, and I also played with the FP125 on Antelope Valley. Food cough. Yeah, you know, I've put down things on that last year on his page about Train Sim World 3, and he was just like dissing everything. He claimed the Vorarlberg Mountains are looking awful. I think I took a closer look at them, and they're great. Yes, because it's all done with LiDAR technology, and it looks fantastic. I've only seen the mountains in the video, so I saw the mountains for the LA, or the hills, whatever you want to call them, for the LA, I was going to say Trenton Valley, the LA Antelope Valley line, and they look fantastic. Pete, if I hadn't been away on holiday, I'd probably have met you at DTG that day. Yes, definitely. It was a pretty stressful time, that, actually. Miles better than Ahsoka. I was going to say Ahsoka then. Miles better than Ahsoka. Yeah, because I think the scenery, the trees are auto-generated as well, but they're auto-generated a lot better, in a better way. Oh yeah, it's all clickbait. I won't touch his stuff now. It's all clickbait. He's also moaning, I think in one of his latest videos, moaning about the ambassadors getting it all for free. What's my favourite route? I think, to be honest, it will be the East Coast Mainline. The Austrian route looks okay, but my personal opinion of Antelope Valley, the route looks great. I'm loving the look of the scenarios. But I don't know about. I've got a feeling it's a little bit like Peninsula Corridor. I've not played that, Mark. Where are we stopping? We ain't stopping anywhere. Oh, hello. Are we going to be doing the what's at Dagenham? Just EWS malarkey. Yep, EWS. EWS has booked. And I believe that's going to be EWS is booked. The funniest complaint. Oh, God. I'm trying to read all the things. Right, the funniest complaint. Oh yeah, it would be East Coast Mainline is what I'll be looking forward to. Right, Tom. The funniest complaint about TSW4 for me is that Antelope Valley is just a few daily services which captures the US passenger route swing perfectly. Yes. Yeah. That is it. There's only a few services. So, but you know, I don't care what people say about the Dovetail. The ambassadors will not say anything bad about the free routes or the free games or whatever that they get, the DLC, because they're scared of getting it taken away. Well, that's not true. Yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to it. Yeah. Hold on, I'm having a catch up on the chat. We did Skylines too. Yeah, I not played it, and I got the original Skylines, but I can't get on with that. More like shitty Skylines. You think Warburg will win with you, but there's direct rail services. I say. We got something coming in. Oh, we got Hayabusa. You think Warburg will be win you, but to be honest, yeah, there's a Vectron and Dresden Riesa. So yeah, hopefully they've got the problems with Dresden Riesa sorted out. They want something outside the NEC. They get something outside the NEC. Yes, exactly. EWS is booked. Have I seen the Don Consider Peter scenarios, Hentis? I can't recall if I did or not. I know. Do you know what? I don't think I did. I think I just did services. People who've been made in CS2. CS2? I can't remember. Is that Counter-Strike 2? I was just thinking Counter-Strike 2 because that's the only thing that I can think of. Oh, we don't need to slow down just yet. You've seen maybe Dagenham. I've been to Dagenham. Been to the Ford place. Ooh. Oh, we can go in there. People who be the amount of group GWE deliveries waiting to happen. Yes. I was disappointed I did not add the freight depot. I'm looking forward to it all. The train guy thought actually he just wants his voice to be heard and people to understand crap. Where he's coming from, not to chat shit. Got a cat set train CZ, definitely. LaserJet reckons we'll get a 91 as an add-on. Yeah, you could do. Okay, we'll do. But like I said, I'm not sure how long I'm gonna be on here for. On Creators Club. Ooh. Yeah, because obviously at the moment I've got more priorities, and at some point my setup here will have to be dismantled. I'll still be about on Discord, but yeah, it's like I said, everything's up in the air at the moment, so I'll try and stream as and when I can, I think, but As for Train Sim World 4 at the moment, I'm not sure what I'm going to be doing. Not really much I can do at the moment. Oh, you got to slow down a bit. Bradley's been through Dagenham a lot. That's what she said. Yeah, we could get a 91. What local units work from Peterborough upwards? Between Peterborough and Doncaster. Could we get a 60 as a freight loco? Ooh, that's okay, Manchester City fan, no worries. Really appreciate it. Nah, that's cool. Oh, hello. Slow down, stop. Go for 5. There we go. The other thing as well is what's a little bit misconcerting as well is that basically the bell does not no longer go off, and yeah, it's a bit hard to get used to that. I think that should be right now. Missed. So yeah, I went down my local pub on Friday with one of my old ex-workmates. I haven't seen him for a while, so yeah, had a little chat. You want to be a train driver at some point? Awesome. Just work hard. That's me for no tea and biscuit meeting. What is my Discord? Well, my Discord is here. 2 seconds. I shall just grab the link for you. There you go. If you click that link, it will take you to the Discord. And just accept the thing where it says the rules and everything, and yeah, we'll be fine. I was just about to say we haven't seen any 700s yet. Not surprised, we only just come off the what do you call it? You just being AWS man, dipping your biscuit. Well, it could have been worse. Oh, you said that about biscuits. I've got some Fox's Cream Crunch downstairs. But I've got to be careful because my blood sugar's been way all over the place. Well, I'm not surprised, really. Better slow down for a bit of 30 issue. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute, guys. Just got to take this. Hold on. You alright? Yeah, sorry, that was That was my younger brother. He's actually just come back from Scotland. He left Scotland this morning and managed to get back, and he's now in the yard, which is it's a little bit harder for him because he's the youngest, but he's on his own driving since I think he went back to work Friday. So yeah, he's done a trip to Scotland, come back from Scotland today, and he's now parked up. So he's yeah, I think he's finding it difficult as well. I think everyone is. That was my phone tone. The Enola Gay by Orchestral Manoeuvres in the Dark. Oh my god, we are so not going to stop. Lucky that's a yellow. Yeah, I'm a type 2 diabetic. Manchester City fan. I'm not going to reverse. Tea and biscuits with the manager, definitely. Oh, you're type 1. Oh wow. I'll be going nowhere. Yes. Does Armstrong Powerhouse do things for Trainstream Classic? Yes. Hentis box? Yes. They only do things for Trainstream Classic, but they can license out some of the sounds for stuff that that Dovetail use. So yeah, tea and biscuits with the manager, definitely. Wait until 12:18. Well, about a couple of minutes early. Okay, EE. Thanks a lot, mate, for coming in. It's really appreciated. Hi, Geordie Monster Boy. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Thoughts for Trainstream World 4? Looking forward to it. It's going to be difficult to do things at the moment with it because of everything that's gone on in the last week. But I'll do my best to have a play of it at some point. No, that's okay. It's okay. I'm off the phone because my brother. I'll phone him back after this. Yeah, I'm okay. I'm just getting through things at the moment, and yeah. Yeah. Right, are we locking the doors? Yeah. How far are we off the oh, only that. I mean, it's oh, freaking heck. We've got 3 coaches on. Well, we got 5 doors on, right? Hi, Crazy. How you doing, mate? Appreciated. It's appreciated. Thank you. Welcome to the stream. Next stop is Crewe. So we get to play the what's in whatever it is. Oh hello. What's in who game? Just substandard 66 or standard 66s. Right. Probably all EWS. Yeah. Oh. Right. What am I looking at here? Yeah, so I'm kind of glad that I actually did this route when I did the Chatham thingy. when I did the couple of days at Chatham. The first day back, I actually paid the 25. I think it's about 24-25 pound to go from Chatham to London St Pancras. I'm glad I'd done that because previously all I'd done was I went to Stratford to St Pancras on the 395, which is not a long run. So now I've just done Chatham to thingy, but it's bloody expensive though because that was a single. Oh dear, I'm pretty tired as well. So I'll finish up here, and then basically I've got a few things obviously because I've got a few things I need to do tomorrow, so I've got to make sure I've got all the right stuff and pick out all the bits that I need and go from there. So yeah, paying for the experience, yeah, it's bloody expensive. I did actually do a Stratford to St Pancras on the wrong ticket. That was the first time that I did it. So yeah, that's not the best thing. But then obviously I used the wrong tickets as well. On the Thursday when I went up, I used the tickets that I should have used on Friday. Hold on. I'll have a look at that in a minute after the Let's See What's in Who game. EWS. Got to be quick because we've got a 700 coming in. Oh, just EWS. Okay then. Just EWS. That's it. Is there one there? No. Okay. Cool. Let's get back in the train. Right, let's have a look. Right, Geordie Nice Boy. When TSW4 comes out, can you try and do the Flying Scotsman? Also, sorry, I just read the title. All of yours. Yeah. You're very short, Jolt, on the 395. Yeah. It just really depends at the moment about what's going on, because with everything that's just gone on over the last week or so, I've got to prioritise because I'm going to lose my house. Bradley's got liveries, excellent. So it might be the point where this could be my one and only live stream for a few months. So yeah, I don't honestly know. Beacon Rail GBRF, hello, that's gone down a storm, that has. But thank you. It's, you know, I just don't know. I mean, just all I can say is keep up to date with the news. I'll try and post as much as I can on the Discord server and the community page on my YouTube. But one thing for sure is at the moment the Burton Road layout is on hold, probably permanently. I'm not selling it. I might have to get rid of the baseboards because I can't. I don't think I'll have anywhere to store them. So yeah. But yeah. Oh my god, I'm so tired. But that for me is the biggest thing, because I paid what, £350 for the specially made baseboards and everything, all bespoke made to my measurements and everything. Then I spent about a week and a half building them. They're all up there waiting for me to do everything, and yeah. Oh crap! Oh, we got a red light. Uh-oh! Well, we're going to stop. Oh, it's done this again, hasn't it? Hold on. My stopping is crap. I'll turn that off. So yeah, I mean, I'll still keep everything, but what I can. But I've got to think about moving. Got to find a place to live. If I don't find a place to live, then none of this will happen. But yeah. Hopefully I'll find out more in the next couple of days, but yeah. And it'll be a bit of a weight off my mind, but I think we're below it anyway. So also when something like this happens, there's also a number of firsts that you do. And I had one of them yesterday. It was my first non-mum shop. So basically what that was is my first shop that I've done for stuff just for me and not for stuff for my mum, because obviously she's not here anymore. And yeah, that was a bit emotional. Well, yeah. But NSC 465, nice. I don't think there's one there, is that? No. But, mind you, I will actually check. One. No, it's that one. That's what I need to press. Is there anything due? No, because you'll miss it. It won't be around here in time. Nothing through there either. Have we got anything due? Right, there you go. Anything due? Yeah, there's one there. That'll be... Yeah, nothing. Got doors. Even when I do, you know, I will stream, I will post it on the YouTube community page and the Discord server. But as like I said, I don't know at the moment. Why is it doing that? The weird thing is I've seen all this now as well. So all this area. I've seen the sub in real life. Looks a bit shit, but yeah. Bradley's got rain. I've got clear blue sky. Bradley goes, yeah, it is. Oh, awesome. Just approaching. It's Russian. It's Belov. I'm thinking of what film that I can put on tonight. I can't remember what film I had on the other night, to be honest. I've got Pump Up the Volume of Christian Slater, which is a good film. I really do like that film. Foxtrot. On the nose, nearly. So I've also got to check my emails more regularly as well, because I haven't been, but Amazon has been dispatched. Oh, okay. Oh, it's going to arrive tomorrow. Well, thanks, YouTube. Not YouTube thingy. Ooh. Door shut 30 seconds before departure. So I am also looking forward to the PC. That's the 66 there, look. The PC version as well. Because I'm looking forward to using the PC editor at some point. Yeah. Because I'm more interested in doing scenarios with the PC editor. So, yeah. Oh, hello. Leaving a bit early, weren't we, sir? And another one would be the free roam. 66035 as booked EWS. It'd probably be a Freightliner or GBRF job now. Oh, we should be there for a little while. I think they really do need to get another like GBRF, which I think they are working towards at some point, and like Freightliner as well. That's the official white Southeastern 375. Yeah, I think there'll be a few people that will like, they'll say, oh, I'm going to go and create this and do this, and then they'll fail miserably, and then they'll go and blame Dovetail for the lack of everything. The Flying Scotsman looks lovely, and that was the version that I played. Yeah, it was really nice. Yes, I'm really looking forward to that in timetable mode. Does Armstrong Powerhouse do it for TS Classic? What? Approaching Chatham, home of the DTG Massive. The model looks fantastic. Shame using the same crap steam physics though. That's all got to be refined, hasn't it? I think also with the thing, it's going to have its limitations. People's got to know their limitations. Yes. They do a lot of the sound packs for certain things and that. basically, is it built for TS Classic? Bloody fly, go away. Yeah, the sounds are done for a lot of the packs, all for TS Classic. But Armstrong Powerhouse, like I said earlier, will license out the sounds for certain things to Dovetail. Obviously, Dovetail will pay for the license to use them, that grants them the use for the sounds, and then Dovetail they edit the sounds into the loco. The sounds aren't automatically edited into the into how they sound, sort of thing. So basically, there's a sound whiz at Dovetail that will put them into the fault, you know, what they need to do for the Train Sim World stuff. The wagon sounds, AP. The 465 is AP. The 375 I think is AP. The 66 is Armstrong Powerhouse. Oh, hello. Way too fast. No, they didn't record the 150. Trying to think what else. The wagon pack, because they also use, I think they use the wagon pack sounds also on some of the German stuff for Dresden, Riesa, and Oldenburg, Bremen. Rivet killed the shit out of it. Hi Z68, ZG68, how you doing? Thank you for the subscription, guys, as well. The Blackpool route, if released. It's a contentious one, that is, because I think how it is at the moment, if it's not ready for release for Train Sim World 3, and then there's like Train Sim World 4 that comes out, they have to make a decision. So the main aim for a software company, seeing it from as a business, is they want you to buy the oh, there's 37 in there. They want you to buy the latest product. So when Train Sim World 4 releases, any new DLC that is released will only be available on Train Sim World 4, because that's the new version. So in a way, Dovetail are right and fair to do what they're doing. Blackpool, no, Blackpool will not come to TSW3. Right, Bradley's a mod, so yeah, just it's the right decision, to be honest, because it's just like it's just like FIFA Soccer 23. EA don't want you to buy FIFA Soccer 23 or buy DLC for FIFA Soccer 23 when FIFA 24 is about. So yeah, it's, and I think it's, you know, it's right from Dovetail to do that it's not going to be available for Train Sim World 3. However, I think the update for Southeastern Highspeed, what we're getting on Train Sim World 4, I think that should be made available for Train Sim World 3 Southeastern Highspeed. That's my personal opinion. I've no idea whether TSW4 will... Is that an NSC one? No. I don't know if TSW4 will be the same. TSW2 was full of bugs. Rush Hour was full of bugs. There, you know, Call of Duty, even 9 months after its release, is still full of bugs. And when Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 will be released, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 will remastered will still be full of bugs. Yes, the PC editor will be. It's a professional game editor, which has been heavily modified by. Oh hello, we've got Riesa somewhere, which has been modified heavily by Dovetail. So yeah, it's going to be extremely hard. I've used the editor that comes with Train Sim Classic, and it's not easy. I've created scenarios on it, which have been really good, but I've not uploaded any. But it's a steep learning curve. It is a hell of a steep learning curve. So yeah. Right. Okay. Just stop there, alright? Because at the end of the day, Sam... Right. At the end of the day, Sam, it will be you that will be ending up being timed out, so just drop it, alright? I'm just being nice enough to say everything. Just drop it, because A, I don't need the shit. Okay? It's bad enough as it is, alright? Well, yeah, that's exactly what Bradley says. TSW4 might not be the same. Everyone is judging something that isn't out. Right. The issue of the swearing on here, I don't mind it. Because at the end of the day, my channel was not for YouTube Kids. Okay, I don't know how old you are. I'm not really. Don't take it personally. I'm not really worried, but oh well, I've got to stop. Oops, wrong one. You know, I'm just here to do this. The problem is if you start saying stuff, I have a couple of mods on there like Nightbot. I think it's Nightbot or can't remember. Oh, fucking hell, I'm going to blow past this. So, it might not be Bradley, or it might not be me that will time you out. It might be Nightbot that times you out. So, yeah, just be a little bit careful. That's all I'm saying. It's not the fact that you've got anger issues and you start kicking off, then rightfully the mods will start timing you out. So you just got to be a little bit careful. Oh, let me do that, mate. Get rid of that. I'm still on the platform, so that's good then. The thing is everyone's going on about Train Sim World 4 as though they've seen it. They've only seen the stuff that have been on which they've seen on streams, and on the streams people are saying it looks blurry, it doesn't look as, it looks worse than Train Sim World 3. They're looking at the stream through YouTube. They're not looking at it live on their HD TV. Oh, for fuck, get off. Bloody thing. Right, lock doors. The thing is, I get really fed up if someone likes to talk back like they weren't winding me up. The best thing to do is admit, look, just all you got to do is just leave it, honestly. Just leave it. Because the more you push it, it's just going to get worse. So just leave it. I mean, we'll be finished in a bit anyway. So, yeah, regarding TSW4, it's just like, I mean, my things about the thing I said about earlier on about what's that thing called? Antelope Valley. That's just my personal opinion, you know. And that's what I think of it. And the route, from what I saw of it, I was about half hour late into the thingy, but I know that we saw some of the we saw some couple of other bits, and I mean I've seen the blockbuster thingy before, the scenario before, from through somewhere, and that was really good. There's a lot of people that, oh, I got rain. There's a lot of people that were enjoying it. And there obviously were some people there taking it. You'll always get people in the streams just taking the mickey out of everything. Sam, that wasn't aimed at you. That wasn't aimed at you. That was aimed at what my comment about people will bitch and moan just for the sake of it. But in Train Sim World streams, there's always people that just turn up there and they'll just bitch and moan about everything that's wrong. The screen is wrong, the frame rate, all that sort of thing. So, you know, there's people moaning. Even in the review, that train sim, I can't remember his name. He turned around and said that the mountains in Oldenburg preview look awful. No, they don't. They, you know, everyone looks at stuff through an internet connection to YouTube. You know, it's when I do this, watch this. This is broadcast in 1080p. I'm watching it here on my TV at 1080p. YouTube compresses it. You're only sad that East Coast Mainline preview is only the night before release. I think a lot of people are a bit miffed at that. And there is a reason why. Because when they did the thing for the timetable for the release of the scheduling for the live streams, as it was at the time, more work was needed by the team on East Coast Mainline. Most of the other stuff, the route, the other two routes, Oldenburg and Antelope Valley, were literally finished. So it was to give them more time, the team more time to get it done. Other stuff was put in front. Because everyone was expecting it was running from King's Cross. Basically because of the picture of what Joe did of the 700 running on the 700, the line out King's Cross. And everyone assumed. Assumption. The mother of all cock-ups. And now mine's still going. So everyone assumed, even me, but I don't think it will be. I played it; it was okay. Obviously, what I played were work in progress versions. So obviously there were things. I'm supposed to stop in here, aren't I? There were things that were supposed to, you know, that some worked and some didn't. So yeah, but the other thing is as well is if anything crashed, then Dovetail would have been able to get all the stuff because we were all playing on dev kits. And the fucking PlayStation 5 dev kit is absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. So yeah. But oh, we got a reskin coming in. Or we're going into a reskin. So I was playing most of the stuff on there. I was more intrigued than the dev kit. The haptics weren't. I don't think they were made available, but I can imagine it was a little bit like how I played Train Sim Classic a few months ago on the Xbox controller. Kettle. One Z70. So like whenever I went over the NSC 465, whenever I went over a set of points or rail joints, you'd hear it in the vibration of the controller, and that's what it was like on the Train Sim Classic. So I suspect haptics will be like that. Well, if there is a PS5 Pro, I probably won't be buying it because, yeah, no idea, to be honest, at the moment. But yeah, I only had about half an hour playing. Yes, that is a nice livery. I wonder who made it. So I had a quick look at the Antelope line, then I just spent a lot of the rest of it on thingy. But what I saw there, it was really, really good. And it's only basically because there was other things that were planned as well that we had to do, and it's, you know, I would have loved to have got a better play, but yeah, it's a bonus rail tour. Someone must be local, yeah. So yeah, it's just people will say, would I recommend Train Sim World 4? Well, and by no means my pause is not saying, wow, that's a long pause, what's he waiting for? I'm trying to find the words that it's up to you to try Train Sim World 4. I've not seen any version other than the latest one. I'm not sure what the latest version they're running at the moment, but I know they're always loading up new versions for the next day, sort of thing, for people to try. So it's already all been done. Dramatic effects. Hi, Master 7. No, thank you very much. Really appreciate it. But if you like Train Sim World 3, then, you know, yeah, that's like what Carl says. I would recommend it, but it's your choice whether you get it, not mine, at the end of the day. So yeah, to be honest. Time to depart. Yes. We are on our way to Faversham. Go via Faversham Approach. I've never seen that at all. It's the same with most things. Do you think I should buy this? Do you think I should buy that? Well, at the end of the day, if you enjoy that sort of thing, it's up to you. Or do you think I should play this route or I should play that route? Up to you. You're going to be playing it, not me. I think, to be honest, I'll probably, out of the 3 routes, I'll play East Coast Mainline most. Obviously, we're getting Dresden Riesa with the 193 Railpool Vectron, which looks and sounds amazing. So don't forget, you also get Dresden Riesa as an update. You get the Southeastern Highspeed as an update as well, which I really think that should be applied to the Train Sim World 3 as well. And I think that's where people are, is a big gripe saying that they're putting it behind a paywall. That's obviously up to Dovetail, but I don't necessarily think it's right, and I think it should be made available to Train Sim World 3. But they are a business, and you know, it's like EA or Call of Duty. do you expect a Call of Duty map for Modern Warfare 3 that's being available to download and play be made available to download and play on Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2? That's it, exactly the same. It is exactly the same. I think my Rhein is... Oh no, it's still running. Yeah, there's Scala, New York, Trenton timetables as well. Again, I think the timetables possibly should be as well, but it's up to Dovetail at the end of the day. Yeah, hi David. Wasted 3 hours driving today, now got to deal with tomorrow things. Yeah, same with me. 187 new things, new sounds, yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, Dovetail are a software company. If they don't make money, they don't make games. Put it in the suggestion forum on Dovetail servers on the forum. Watch the new 187 sounds just be a volume reduction. Could well be. I think at the end of the day, we all want Dovetail to do our own local routes. But yeah, you know. Some people get lucky. Bradley! Yeah. Isle of Wight not local enough? No. My local route in Train Sim World is Isle of Wight. In Train Sim Classic, actually, I've got 2 local routes in Train Sim World. I've got Isle of Wight 2020 and Isle of Wight 2022. It's just basically just go into the suggestion forum on the Dovetail server on the forums, and then just basically put your idea. This is what you want. This, you know, what part of the line and like what part of the year sort of thing, and try and give as much information like the rolling stock and that sort of thing. And that's how they do it. That's how they choose. That's how that's how Skyhook actually went and they managed to choose Midland Mainline, because they went into the suggestion forum. And yeah, Yeah, I mean, again, with Preston, you know, that's it. I think when they first said about it, I was like, wow, that really sort of. I was not overly impressed. But then seeing what they're doing to it, I'm like, oh, hello. And yeah, really looking forward to it. So yeah, basically I've got 2 local routes in Train Sim World, which is Isle of Wight 2022 and Isle of Wight 2020. And I've also got a local route in Train Sim Classic, which is Southampton to Bournemouth. The infamous church at Tainham. I'm not sure why either. David, your local route would never happen because of licensing. Only be able to play with the editor. So that's the other thing as well, you see. Would people, if someone does a really decent route, and I mean a really decent route, of a certain section of route, blah blah blah, between blah blah and blah blah, but it's Dovetail's not got a license, would Dovetail then pursue a license with these people to say, look, if you can get this done, we can get a license, we can put that and sell that for on consoles as well? Yeah, if you've got to create an account with Dovetail on the forums. The thing is with the Dovetail, the thing is with the editor, everyone's going to be getting on it, and there's only going to be a few hardcore dedicated people that will carry on with it, because it's going to be so hard to learn how to do. That should go yellow or in a second. Within 25 yards. No, it won't, because there's something coming out. We got the red there, so yeah, we're fine. But the thing is, though, I mean, I think it'd be okay for someone like you, Bradley, if you actually had the route diagrams. We got a double white, or is that the police? Oh, it's the Jeff mobile. You mean to tell me we got something else coming in? Certainly not. No, we haven't. There we go. So the thing is, though, that you could probably import the data, the terrain data, into TSW3, or into the PC editor. But you got to make sure that it's all compatible and everything. How do you make a suggestion in the suggestion forum? Find the suggestion threads for the thingy, and it will be in there. And then just basically, where it says create new thread, create your thread, put your title in, and then like Scunthorpe to, what was it, route? I can't remember, sorry. Scunthorpe to Hull, I think. And then just basically put your details in of, you've got diagrams for Hull. Yeah, I had a feeling you would. Route learning. But one of the best things is have a read of the suggestion form to see how people have done it. Oh, cheers, Carl. Ooh, a bit fast. Right. So we are coming towards the end of the stream. I hope you have enjoyed it. Bradley's probably spatted. 'Cause I don't know what he's doing. 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 'Cause I don't It's bad for Brad. Oh, 500. Outdoors. NASCAR KP, no problems. No, it's appreciated, Samuel. All she wrote. Oh, Bradley did an all she wrote. Bradley spadded. I'll have a film on for the next hour and a bit. I've just got to make sure, get all my information and all my bits that I need to take with me tomorrow. Yeah, it's going to be a bit of a difficult day tomorrow. So, yeah. Right then, 1 hour 13 minutes, 16,349 gives us level 14, 414. Excellent. So, guys, thank you all very much. Really, really appreciate it. I'm kind of hoping I will be streaming at some point in the week, but I really, really don't know at the moment. Yeah, just keep an eye out on the Discord server and the YouTube community page because, like I said, everything at the moment is just a big black void. I don't know if I'm going forward, left, right, up or down. Definitely can't go backwards. And I'm on that edge and I don't know what I'm doing at the moment. So, yeah, guys, thank you for watching the stream. It's really appreciated. Thank you, Mark, for the donation. Really appreciated. And if there is anyone else that donates during the time, thank you all very much. Really, really appreciated. Helps out an awful lot. But if you are watching this on a rerun, then hit the... oh, crap. Sorry, I've just seen some roots that have been coming out of my my bag of root sort of thingy for the PlayStation. Yeah, if you haven't already, hit the sub button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon, and thank you for all the new subscribers as well. It's really appreciated, and you really are helping me. And yeah, it's been really good to talk to you guys. That's it. I'm going to go, and I'll try and keep you guys up to date about what's going on. And yeah, thank you all very much. And I will see you in the next one at some point, but I don't know when at the moment. So cheers, guys. Hi, Jones. How you doing? Or Jonas, sorry. I will speak to you later, guys. Thank you all, and see you in a bit. Bye bye.